Welcome, Pisces. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for December 3rd, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Lately, it may feel like your inner light has dimmed a little, not because it has gone out, but because you've momentarily drifted from its warmth. You might have found yourself uninspired, uncertain of where to place your energy, feeling as if the vibrant essence of who you are has been shrouded in a soft fog. It's not that you've lost your power, only that you've forgotten how effortlessly it flows when you're connected to your own heart. Whether it's love or abundance you're trying to invite in, the root of this longing is a desire to feel more alive, more purposeful, more whole. This is your reminder. Your creative energy, your joy, your magnetic pull toward what you love, that is your superpower. And it's still very much alive within you. There's been a tug-of-war between what your mind believes it must control and what your higher self already has mapped out. That uneasiness around not knowing how or when something will arrive. It's simply the result of trying to force clarity through logic alone. You're not meant to climb the mountain by guessing every next step. Instead, trust that there's a version of you already at the summit, whispering back the route. That version knows your way forward. You don't need to micromanage the mystery. The more you obsess over the how, the further you drift from the calm, intuitive voice that already knows what lights your spirit up. It's not about overthinking. It's about aligning with what brings you joy in this very moment, even if it's small, even if it's quiet. Right now, there is something inside you, a dream, a connection, a new chapter, ready to be born. But first, a shedding must take place. Resistance to change, especially when it feels uncertain or uncomfortable, is natural. Yet when we cling to familiarity, even if it's uninspired, we delay the arrival of what's meant for us. The Death card reverse signals that you're lingering in the in-between, the threshold between the old and the new. It's not about rushing through this transition, but surrendering to it. You're being invited to soften, to listen more deeply, and to be willing to let go of the old thought loops that have kept you circling the same emotional terrain. Your next phase, one filled with connection, love, creativity, and renewal, needs you to say yes without conditions. To help you reconnect with what matters most, consider stepping outside of your usual routine, perhaps literally. A change of scenery, a brief escape, even a weekend away, could reset your internal compass. Sometimes it takes pulling yourself out of the familiar to hear your intuition more clearly. A vacation isn't frivolous. It's medicine for a tired mind and a tender heart. Whether it's with a partner or solo, the shift in environment will allow new ideas, clarity, and emotional insight to surface naturally. When the noise quiets, the soul begins to speak louder. You are also being asked to use your mind with intention, not to solve every riddle or predict every turn, but to point yourself toward thoughts that uplift and nourish. When the mental chatter becomes overwhelming, return to the body, to the breath, to what feels undeniably good. Ask yourself not what is most logical, but what brings the spark back into your chest. When you reconnect with your passions, whether they're artistic, nurturing, expressive, or wild, you remember who you really are. That's when decisions make themselves. That's when clarity no longer needs to be forced. It just arrives. A beautiful tool to support this journey is visualization. But let it be about feeling, not forcing. When you imagine the life you long for, the love, the success, the connection, do it not to control it, but to experience the joy of it in advance. Let the image come alive, then release it. The goal is not to manifest the exact scene, but to anchor yourself in the frequency of that joy. From that state, you become magnetic to what is already aligned with your truest self. You are being called now to embody a gentle yet firm sense of self, to assert your truth, speak from your heart, and stand tall in your values. The relationships, opportunities, and abundance you crave will find you when you stop compromising your essence to be understood or accepted. Your strength isn't in pushing or performing, It's in knowing your worth without question. The more you honor your emotional integrity, the more life rises up to meet your truth with its own. And if something didn't unfold the way you hoped, that's not failure. That's redirection. When things fall apart, it's often a sign your higher self has taken the wheel. Trust in the intelligence of the detour. Trust in the timing that doesn't always make sense but always serves. And above all, trust that you're exactly where you need to be to receive what is already making its way to you. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Pisces, today's energy rises like a tide that has finally found its rhythm. There is a sense of divine timing around you, one that mirrors the powerful themes in your reference reading: justice, release, emotional clarity, and a long-awaited breakthrough. Today's cards unfold as a profound sequence of awakening, empowerment, and emotional renewal, inviting you to move with the current rather than against it. Let's explore what each of the 8 cards reveals for you now. Card 1, Justice. Justice appears today as a confirmation that the scales are finally balancing in your favor. Whether you've been weighed down by emotional betrayal, financial delays, or decisions that seemed stuck in limbo, this card urges you to trust the cosmic process. Pisces, your compassionate heart has sometimes been taken for granted, but today's justice energy brings fairness, clarity, and karmic correction. Something owed to you, emotionally, legally, or materially, begins to realign. You feel protected, guided, and restored. Card 2, 9 of Swords. You may still be carrying worry, anxiety, or unresolved fears from recent experiences. The 9 of Swords speaks to sleepless thoughts, lingering heartbreak, or future uncertainty that keeps looping in your mind. But for Pisces, a sign deeply intuitive and sensitive, this card serves not as a warning, but as a release valve. It encourages you to stop internalizing others' mistakes. You have carried emotional burdens that weren't yours to carry. Today, you begin letting them go. Card 3, the Emperor. The Emperor brings a drastic shift from internal turmoil to grounded authority. You step into a version of yourself that is structured, confident, and unshakable. Pisces, your heart leads your life, but today, your discipline and clarity lead your steps. You begin reclaiming control over finances, work decisions, and emotional boundaries. The Emperor tells you, you are not losing anything, you are gaining sovereignty. Someone may also be watching your progress with admiration, seeing you rise in strength. Card 4, 2 of Cups. Love energy is undeniable today. The 2 of Cups marks the arrival or deepening of a meaningful connection. This could be someone who has been following you emotionally, thinking about you constantly, but uncertain how to approach. Whether this is someone new or someone familiar, but emotionally restrained, the bond is real. Pisces, your magnetic kindness draws people in, and today the universe brings you a connection rooted in truth, reciprocity, and potential healing. This card suggests mutual nervousness, mutual interest, and mutual possibility. Card 5, Ace of Cups. A fresh emotional wave enters your life. The Ace of Cups brings news, messages, or feelings that overflow with sincerity. This is a new beginning in love, healing, or emotional fulfillment. If you've been waiting for clarity, someone's intentions, or a sign of hope, this card delivers it. Pisces, because you feel deeply, this moment opens your heart gently but powerfully. A confession, a message, or a spiritual revelation shines light on what was previously uncertain. Card 6, Wheel of Fortune. Change is not only coming, it has already begun. The Wheel of Fortune confirms that your circumstances are turning in your favor, especially financially. Your goals may shift, your career direction could evolve, or you may consider a major life change such as relocation or a new business path. Karma that once restricted you now releases you completely. Pisces, you are entering a transition where your talent, intuition, and creativity will generate abundance.
Destiny supports you now.
Card 7, Page of Pentacles. Someone is taking consistent steps toward you. The Page of Pentacles suggests that a person, possibly nervous, uncertain, or healing from their own wounds, wants to offer something solid. This could be an apology, a romantic proposal, or a gesture showing commitment. It may move slowly, but it is honest. You may doubt this person's sincerity, but the card reassures you. Their intentions are grounded, their heart is determined, and they know losing you would be a mistake. This energy also encourages you to start planning something new: education, work goals, or a practical upgrade to your lifestyle. Card 8. The Magician. Manifestation is at its peak. The Magician tells you that you are co-creating your reality in real time. What you think, speak, and envision gains power instantly. Even if confusion lingers between you and another person, love is taking shape. The path isn't fully clear yet, but the potential is powerful. Pisces, your intuition is razor-sharp today. Trust it. You are drawing in a love that is real, a future that is stable, and a transformation that matches the divine promise reflected in your earlier cards. Today's reading for Pisces is a cosmic crescendo. Justice restores balance, the Nine of Swords releases fear, and the Emperor anchors you in newfound strength. Love shows up through the Two of Cups and Ace of Cups, offering emotional renewal and genuine connection. The Wheel of Fortune accelerates your destiny, while the Page of Pentacles brings steady commitment or financial opportunity. Finally, the Magician reminds you that your intentions shape your reality. Pisces, you step into a day of empowerment, reconnection, emotional clarity, and spiritual protection. Trust the unfolding. You are being guided toward everything that is truly meant for you. Now we'll tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Pisces, today's financial atmosphere feels like a window finally cracking open after a long season of stillness. Unexpected clarity surrounds conversations about money, budgets, and future investments. You may notice that decisions you postponed suddenly feel easier to tackle. Trust this shift. It's the early stage of a breakthrough that has been long overdue. You may receive positive news about a payment, opportunity, or approval that was delayed for reasons outside your control. The energy resembles the Justice card's influence from your reference reading, a karmic financial balance arriving exactly when you need it. Whether it's reimbursement, settlement, or long-awaited compensation, something is realigning in a way that benefits you. Luck also favors opportunities connected to learning or upgrading your skills. The Page of Pentacles energy supports any effort you make toward growth, such as starting a new course, researching business ideas, or exploring a side hustle that excites you. Even small steps forward today can create significant momentum. A subtle shift in your intuition may also guide you toward a better strategy with money. Pay attention to gentle nudges, such as wanting to reorganize, renegotiate, or do something differently. Your internal voice is unusually sharp and reliable right now, especially regarding what aligns with your long-term security. Don't be surprised if someone brings you a financial suggestion, tip, or proposal. While you should evaluate it carefully, there seems to be value hidden within the offer. With the Magician echoing through today's energy, your ability to manifest monetary improvements is exceptionally strong, but your clarity about detail is what roots it in reality. Finally, luck favors anything grounded in creativity or intuition. Whether through art, writing, design, spiritual work, or emotional intelligence, your natural talents hold the potential to unlock prosperity. Trust that your gifts aren't just decorative, they are strategic tools for building abundance. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for December 3rd are 31, 11, 36, 21, 82, 53. Daily love. Matters of the heart glow vividly today, Pisces. Emotional intensity rises, but so does your clarity about what and who truly matters to you. With the Two of Cups energy echoing through the day, genuine connection is highlighted, whether you're single, exploring someone new, or navigating feelings for a familiar soul. If you're single, someone may be observing you from a distance, feeling drawn to your compassion and emotional depth. Even if they haven't expressed it openly, their nervousness or hesitation mirrors the reference reading's theme of someone following you emotionally. Their approach may be subtle, but you'll sense the sincerity. If you're in a relationship, A heartfelt conversation may open doors that haven't been opened in a long time. Vulnerability flows more naturally today. This is a moment when misunderstandings dissolve, replaced by renewed closeness and shared understanding. Don't hold back your truth. Your partner is more receptive than you realize. Someone from your emotional past may also be reflecting on their connection with you. This doesn't mean a return, but it does suggest that unfinished emotional threads could resurface in your dreams or thoughts. Take it as insight rather than obligation. The universe is showing you what still needs closure or recognition. For some Pisces, a declaration of interest or affection may appear suddenly. It might feel surprising, especially if you believe this person had moved on or lost interest. But the Ace of Cups influence suggests that emotional offers today carry authenticity and tenderness, not empty promises. Lastly, trust your intuition above all. Your heart is sharper than logic right now. If someone's intentions feel genuine, they likely are. If something feels off, your instincts are signaling you for a reason. Love today is about alignment, truth, and emotional courage. At work, your professional landscape shifts into a more empowered phase today. The Emperor energy from your inspiration text manifests as increased confidence, structure, and personal authority in the workplace. You're more assertive, clearer about your goals, and less afraid to advocate for yourself. Expect progress on a delayed project or decision. What once felt stagnant begins moving with fewer obstacles. This is partly because you're embracing leadership energy, whether formally or informally. Your voice carries more influence today, so use it wisely. Coworkers or supervisors may notice your efforts more than they express. Recognition is building behind the scenes, even if no one has said it directly yet. This could lead to a future promotion, role expansion, or new collaboration that highlights your strengths. Creativity also plays a major role in your success today. If your work requires imagination or problem solving, you'll thrive. If your job is more structured, you'll still find yourself discovering new approaches that improve efficiency or outcomes. Your mind is flexible, adaptive, and innovative. Be mindful of someone around you who may feel threatened or insecure. This mirrors the malignant influence from the reference reading, not literal danger, but someone projecting negativity or envy. Stay grounded in professionalism and avoid emotional entanglement. Overall, your work today feels purposeful. You're building something long-term, even if the steps feel small. Continue moving with the confidence of someone who knows where they're heading. Health. Your emotional body plays a significant role in your physical well-being today. Stress or unresolved tension may show up in subtle ways: tight shoulders, restlessness, or vivid dreams. With the lingering Nine of Swords influence, your mind may still be shedding old worries, even as your spirit progresses. Hydration, mindfulness, and intentional rest are emphasized. Your body needs gentle support, not harsh discipline. Any ritual that grounds your energy, breathing exercises, stretching, or slow movement, will help bring balance back to your system. Your intuition about your health is unusually sharp today. If you feel drawn to make a change, like adjusting sleep habits, improving diet, or starting a wellness routine, trust that impulse. The universe is nudging you toward maintenance and prevention, not fear. Emotional healing also moves forward today. You may notice your heart feeling lighter or more hopeful than it has in recent weeks. This shift supports your immune system, mood, and energy levels. As research from sources such as Harvard Health confirms, emotional regulation and optimism have strong ties to long-term physical wellness. If you've been recovering from heartbreak or stress, today brings a gentle sense of renewal. Healing doesn't happen in a single moment, but today offers one of those meaningful milestones where you finally feel your spirit catching up with your intentions. Above all, don't ignore the need for rest. Pisces thrives when they honor both their physical and spiritual rhythms. Listen to your body, it speaks truthfully. Family and friends. Family dynamics soften today, offering opportunities for reconnection and emotional harmony. Conversations flow more easily, as if misunderstandings or past frustrations have lost their weight. You may find a family member opening up unexpectedly, expressing thoughts they hadn't shared before. You might also notice a shift in how you view your role within your household or family circle. The Justice influence suggests a desire for balance, giving without overgiving, supporting without self-sacrificing. Healthy boundaries are easier to maintain. If there has been tension or emotional distance within your family, today brings a moment for healing. Even if reconciliation isn't immediate, the atmosphere feels less charged, more open to compassion. Sometimes progress is simply a softer tone or a willingness to listen. Children or younger relatives may bring joy or spark creativity in your day. Their presence reminds you to embrace curiosity and playfulness, qualities that Pisces naturally embodies when not burdened by stress. For those dealing with family responsibilities, today feels more manageable. You may receive support, reassurance, or clarity that lightens your load. The universe gently reminds you that you're not meant to carry everything alone. Overall, family energy today focuses on emotional truth, gentle healing, and mutual understanding. It's a day where peace becomes more attainable. Compatibility. Your strongest compatibility today aligns with Cancer, a fellow water sign whose emotional intelligence matches your own. Their nurturing, intuitive nature mirrors your softness, creating a harmonious and comforting connection. Scorpio also resonates deeply with you today. Their intensity balances your sensitivity, pushing you toward growth while offering loyalty and depth. Their presence makes you feel understood without explanation. Taurus offers grounding energy that complements your fluidity. They help you stay focused and stable, while you remind them to embrace imagination and emotional nuance. Today, Taurus energy feels especially soothing. Capricorn might surprise you with unexpected compatibility. Their structure blends well with your intuition, creating a balanced dynamic where practicality and vision coexist beautifully. With Leo, the dynamic is lively and stimulating. Their boldness challenges you in positive ways, encouraging confidence and self-expression. While not always effortless, today's energy supports warmth and mutual admiration. Meanwhile, Gemini brings refreshing conversation and mental stimulation. Their adaptable nature pairs well with your emotional fluidity, creating a relationship filled with curiosity, learning, and shared ideas. Your lucky color today. Aquamarine, a shade that mirrors both the ocean and clarity, supports emotional healing, mental calm, and intuitive strength. Wearing or visualizing this color helps align your energy with today's flow. The phrase of the day. Your heart already knows the way. Your courage simply needs to follow. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.